Lions Club St. Vincent South is for the third time around hosting a team of medical specialists from the Avera McKinnon Hospital in South Dakota. The visiting medical team is comprised of team leader Vincent, Dr. Stephen Nanton, gastroenterologist, gastrointestinal technician Deborah White, Dr. Paul Benega, Wendy Sue Welty, and Joseph Douglas Welty, nurse anesthetist, among others. While here, the team will be conducting free medical gastrointestinal clinics to persons with gastrointestinal problems at the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital. Through the efforts of the Lions Club St. Vincent South, Paul St. John and Dr. Nanton, a modern technological endoscopy service was established through which persons were able to seek treatment and attention for their upper and lower gastrointestinal tracts. Vincentians will be able to access the free clinics throughout the week at the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital. At a recent ceremony held at Grenadine House involving 19 medical students receiving their white coats, Dr. Jose Davy encouraged the students, saying it's extremely time-consuming, but asked them to see it as an investment. Davy further encouraged the students to be careful when choosing friends, enroll in study groups, share information with their colleagues, because after all, there are enough sick people out there to treat. Meanwhile, Minister of Health Clayton Bergen, in his contribution, said in times when students will be tempted to give up, this is when they need to put in special efforts, as this profession can prove to be most rewarding not only for themselves, but for patients, family, and peers. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union will hold its 18th biennial convention in April of 2014. The first stage in the process is the union's elections to elect the National Executive Committee. These elections will be held on Wednesday 19th and Thursday 20th February 2014. The deadline for the nomination of persons wishing to contest the elections is Friday, January 24th. Only financial members of the union are eligible for participation in these elections. Voting will be done at the various workplaces of members. A committee of 6 persons has been put in place to supervise the 2014 elections. It is chaired by Curtis King, with the other members being Carlos Williams, Dorcas Joseph, Velma Bailey, Kenneth Bergen, and Albert Harry. Early yesterday, the 2014 Global Development Education DE program started. Participants comprised of hosts from throughout the Caribbean. The objective of the program is to communicate and promote the unique role of credit unions and cooperative development, hosted by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Cooperative League Limited. Program Director Melville Edwards said in the short year that they've been around, some 345 persons have graduated from 20 countries. Participants will be involved in a number of activities for 72 hours and beyond if they wish to. He noted that it's an immersion program where a normal 10-day event is packed into 5 days. The following persons were arrested and charged with possession of controlled drugs over the weekend period. Ezekiel Pope, a 42-year-old farmer of Orange Hill, 225 grams of cannabis with intent to supply to another at Harbor Club, Kingstown on the 17th of January. Osborne Thomas, 22-year-old farmer of Dorsetshire Hill, 488 grams of cannabis with intent to supply to another at Prospect on January 19th. On the 17th of January, Hezekiah Fraser, a 26-year-old unemployed person of Pauls Avenue, was arrested and charged with making threats on the life of Letitia Sandy, a 28-year-old attorney of Lodge Village at Pauls Avenue on January 16th. On the 19th of January, Shamia Hazel, a 17-year-old laborer of Paget Farm, was arrested and charged with 1, without lawful excuse, damaging 1 sliding window valued at $500 EC, the property of the government of SVG at Paget Farm on the 18th of January. 2, escaping lawful custody at Paget Farm Police Station. 3, without lawful excuse, damaging 4 window meshes valued at $210 EC, the property of Clayton Oliver of Paget Farm on the 25th of October 2013. And 4, entering the property of Daniel Michael of Paget Farm with the intention of committing an offense at Paget Farm on the 13th of January this year. Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB, the Honorable Sir K. Dwight Venner, will report and host a discussion on the performance of the economy of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU, in 2013 and the initiatives that are being taken to spur and sustain growth in the ECCU when he presents the 2013 ECCU Economic Review on Tuesday, January 28th. The governor's presentation will focus on economic developments in 2013, the main challenges and accomplishments of the currency union over the year, and the top priorities for the ECCU over the next 3 years. The objectives of the ECCU Economic Review, which were first presented in January of 2005, are to inform citizens of the ECCU about the performance and prospects of the ECCU economy, stimulate public discussion of economic issues that are relevant to the region, and empower the people of the ECCU to participate in the socio-economic development of their respective countries and the currency union as a whole. The 2013 ECCU Economic Review presentation and discussion will be broadcast simultaneously on radio and television stations in the 8 ECCU member countries from 8 to 10 p.m. on SVG TV, Nice Radio, NBC Radio, Praise FM, Star FM, and WeFM. That's the local news. Coming up, the regional news and more.